How do you dance without music?
It's choreography.
I see.
Cha-cha-cha.
That's cha-cha-cha?
Uh-huh. I compete professionally in Latin dances.
I've never seen Latin dance look like that.
Well, stick around.
But how do you dance without music? It comes from music. I'm sure that's why you look so stiff. You should play some music. It will feel better.
I would.
Yeah.
And what do you know about professional international style Latin dance?
I'm Latin, but I've never heard of that before.
Hey everyone, thank you guys so much for being here today. How are you? It's the first week of December, y'all. 2020, this is it. So if you have not been enjoying at least the rest of your 2020s, I know it's been kind of messed up, there's been a lot of things happening, but I really encourage you, just find a way to take a day at a time and enjoy the rest of this month, the rest of the 2020 year. I know it's like bleh, but y'all, let's end it on a really, really good note, okay? So for those who are new to my channel, my name is Tia Joy. Welcome. And to all of my fam, what is up? I am so glad you are here for today's dance movie review. And we are going to talk about Dance With Me. Now before we get into this dance movie review, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed to this channel yet. I know there's a lot of y'all out there who's been watching these dance movie reviews because I see it, and you are not subscribed yet. Subscribe to my channel and also hit that bell so that way you will keep me in the know. Yo! Dance With Me came out in 1998 and it was directed by Rhonda Haines. And this movie is basically, it's a really good movie. It's very like, especially if you're into partner work such as ballroom, tango, salsa, samba. Like if you're really into that, then this is the movie for you. But this movie is about a guy named John Burnett, and he's played by Chris Christopherson and Rafael Infante, who is played by Cheyenne, and Ruby Sinclair, who is played by Vanessa Williams. And so Rafael, he moves to Texas. He's from Cuba, and he moves to Texas so that way he can work with a dance studio who does dance competitions. And so he's pretty much like the handyman. He helps out around the studio, and he ends up working with John Burnett. And also he meets a girl named Ruby, and she is like a champ. She's like a dance champ. She's professional. She competes at professional competitions. So she does a lot of partner work, and right now she's trying to find the best partner work because the partner that she did work with, who is Julian Marshall, played by Rick Valenzuela, they pretty much had a cutoff, and so she's working with this new partner so that way she can get ready for the competition. And everyone there, they're all dancing, they're all preparing for this dance competition so that way the studio can stay doing what it needs to do and save the studio pretty much. And so I really like this movie. I haven't really seen this movie, like, it's my first time seeing it, so I've never seen it before, but it's a really, really good movie. It's very fierce, it's very powerful, it's very awesome, and I really love the whole partner work and the moves that they do. And I also like the little Cuban flavor that, what's his name, Rafael brings to the studio, because with Ruby, and that also falls into a lesson, but I'll talk about it a little bit later, but Ruby, she is very focused on the competition. She really wants to win. There's a couple with Julian that she really wants to beat in the competition, even though there are moments that when she goes. They really haven't been winning a lot, but she's really, really competitive, and she's great, and she's awesome, and she really wants to be better so that way she can win this dance competition. And she also has little plans of her own and moving on if things don't work the way she really wants to in Texas, to move a little bit closer to where she can be more better as a dancer. I think I can definitely say is Vanessa could get down. Like, I didn't even know she could dance like that. So I'm like, when I saw this, I was like, honey, like, the girl is fierce when she moves. Like, I didn't even know she even do that stuff until I saw this movie. So props to you, honey, because yes, you told that flow up, all the way up. You better shimmy and shake it. Yes, this girl got some groove, so she did an amazing job in this movie. And so I'm going to some of my favorite scenes of this movie, which I like. The first one is when Raphael takes Ruby to a Latin club, and with her, she's so focused on counts and vocabulary when it comes to dancing, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I really like how Raphael teaches her where it's like, it's not about the counts, it's about the music. And so when she's there, she's had this mindset of, oh, I'm professional, I know what I'm doing, and she doesn't think Raphael can dance, so she thinks he's kind of like an amateur. But when he takes her back to the club, and he's like, oh, because she thought like, oh, you don't know how to dance. He's like, I can't. Never said I couldn't dance. The thing is, I don't dance the way you want me to dance. There's another way that's supposed to be dancing. So I really like when he takes her to the club, and when she's going, she's finally like letting go of her pride or mentality of, oh, I'm a professional dancer. And I like how they get on the floor, and she starts dancing, and she starts dancing with other guys, and she's not used to being in a crowded, congested place when dancing. She's used to space, so she can move around. And he takes her to this club, and she starts dancing with her, and she's like, oh my gosh, he's like, just dance, just have some fun. And so she starts dancing, and then all the other guys he starts swinging her to other guys and partner work, and she just having a blast. And it just looked like a lot of fun. Everyone's dancing, everyone's having a great time, and the guys are having their routine with the other girls, and they're just dancing together, and they're swinging them back and forth, and they're doing different shapes and with each other, with the guys being on the outside, women on the inside. They're switching back and forth, and they're just having an amazing time. They're having a little rumba line, and the girls are dancing, and the guys, they're dancing with each other. It's just like a lot of fun. And I really love to see Ruby in this, because throughout the movie, like in the beginning, she's all like, oh, competition, that's what I'm focused on. But with Raphael, he just brings her to a whole nother space where it's like, let go and have fun, and let the music just drive you and move you. And she's just having such a blast, and it looks like a lot of fun. And I just really love how they're just going between partner work and switching back with each other smoothly. Like no rough patches at all. Like they're just really knowing how to all dance as one. And when she goes to another guy, they start dancing, do something, and picks up to another guy, and it's just like a lot of fun. And it's like, can I go? Where's this club at? Like, to me, that's a fun club when you have live music, number one, musicians, singer on the stage, and everyone's just dancing underneath some beautiful lights, having an amazing time. It's just awesome. I just really love this scene, and I just like the fact of how loosely and how fun they're definitely having. And she's not having a competition mindset, but having a fun mindset. So that's what I really like. My second scene I like is when they're at the competition, and I really like how Patricia, played by Jane Krakowski, and she's dancing with Raphael at the competition, and it's just a beautiful dance that she's doing. Patricia, she's the girl who's pretty much wants to take risk and really compete and not be in the safe zone. So when she works with Raphael, she's able to really dance and really show off her skills, and also get lifted without having any problems, because I know the partner work that she had, he just wasn't doing what she really wants. It was almost like playing it safe. But with Raphael, she felt free. So I love the routine that they do. But the thing that really gets me is when Bo, who's played by Joanne Plowright, and she comes in, because when they were first practicing in the studio, and you see it, and she's like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. But I love when she gets to the competition and she finally, and then once they're done doing their routine, she's like, me next. And then she just goes out and then she just starts dancing Raphael, and then he starts lifting her, and she just feels so excited. It's like, yes, I finally get to get lifted, because she always wanted to be lifted, and she got Raphael swinging her around and turning her. And I like how she's like this, like having her hand like this, and then he comes and grabs her and she swings around. It's just fun because it's like, oh, you know, even though she's a little bit older, you know, she finally gets to live her dream and be in that moment of being lifted like she always wanted. And it's just a cute scene. And just the whole competition in general is very fierce, but you could definitely tell the difference between her Ruby dancing with Raphael and dancing with Julian, who is her old partner that she ends up getting back with. And the guy is just so rough. He's just all about competition and winning, and we need to win. And he's very rough on her, and she's sticking it, and she's standing next to him like she's realizing that, okay, this is what I was like this whole time. But with Raphael, he taught her something different, and now she's finally letting go. And that goes into the lesson that I learned in this movie, which is dance to just have fun. And Ruby had to learn that. She had to learn how to have fun and just let go of the counts, let go of the vocabulary words, and just dance and let the music move you. And I just really love the scene when he's talking to her and he's like, how are you practicing without any music? Like, how do you even feel for it? And she's like, what do you know? Like, you don't know anything. Like, I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing, and you don't know what you're doing. But I like how finally she got to understand that as she was dancing with Jillian, that she wasn't really having fun. She wasn't really enjoying herself. She wasn't really feeling and going with the music because she's so busy trying to make sure that she's doing the routine correct just to win and to win the competition. And it's more than just about winning. It's just about enjoying yourself. And I like how Ruby got to that point. And that's basically what dance is in general. It's just loving it, having fun, not worry about the rules and what you're supposed to do and what move needs to be on what step, but let the music move you and guide you and just be free and have a great time. So that's the lesson I definitely learned. That's all that I have for this dance review. So thank you so much to all the dancers who were involved with me. Ruby did such an amazing job. Amazing job to the choreographer, who was Daryl Matthews and Liz Curtis. And I will definitely list all of you guys in my Dancers Hall of Fame. If you like this dance review, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel as well, plus hit that bell so that way instantly you'll be notified when I upload a new dance review. I upload a new dance review every Thursday, so I will definitely see y'all in the next one. And check out my other videos if you have not yet, because you don't want to miss out. So I'll see y'all in the next one, and y'all do not forget to make good choices. Bye.